Good morning, friends, and welcome to the SBI Securities morning podcast. Talking about the week gone by, the Indian equity indices they saw a volatile session on Friday, but however they ended the week on a positive note with both the benchmark indices, that is Nifty 50 and Sensex, gaining nearly 2% over the week. On the fund flow side, FII stayed net sellers of stocks worth rupees 4,968 crores, whereas DIIs were net buyers of stock worth rupees 8,461 crore in the cash market on Friday. For today, the GIFT Nifty is trading higher at around 26,011, which indicates a positive start for our market today. The key events to watch today would be the release of the October trade data by the government, as well as the Russian and foreign ministers of India meeting in Moscow. Looking at the US markets, the Wall Street stocks ended mixed on Friday as investors looked ahead to Nvidia's quarterly results, which will be announced this week, and were also worried that the Fed Reserve may hold off an interest rate cut in December. The Nasdaq gained 0.13% on Friday, whereas the Dow Jones Industrial Average declined 0.65%. At the current juncture, dollar index is at around 99.4. USD INR is at 88.74, whereas the Brent is at 59.47. Moving on to the Asian markets. The Asian markets they got off to a cautious start to the week with a barrage of US economic data and earnings from the AI bellwether Nvidia Corp expected to shape the market narrative. Moving on to the key stocks in focus for our markets today. Kotak Mahindra Bank will be in focus as the company's board is expected to meet on 21st of November to consider a stock split. Websol Energy System will be in focus as its subsidiary Websol Renewables has entered into a MOU with the Andhra Pradesh Economic Development Board for the development of a 4 gigawatt integrated solar cell and module manufacturing facility in the state of Andhra Pradesh. Similarly, TruAlt Bioenergy has also signed an MOU with the Andhra Pradesh Economic Development Board to develop one of the world's largest sustainable aviation fuel production facilities in Andhra Pradesh. Under this agreement, TruAlt will invest approximately rupees 2,250 crores to establish an integrated ethanol to sustainable aviation fuel manufacturing facility. Another stock which will be in focus today is Alembic Pharma, as the company has received final approval from the US FDA for dilithium hydrochloride tablets. These tablets are indicated for the management of chronic stable angina. Looking at the summary of results which were announced on Friday and over the weekend, strong numbers were reported from the likes of V2 Retail, Valor Estate, Sequent Scientific, Narayana Hrudyalaya, Inox Wind, and India Glycors. Decent numbers were reported from Associated Alcohols, Brainbees Solutions, Max Healthcare, Siemens, and Godavari Power. On the flip side, VIP Industries, Ashoka Buildcon, and Jai Balaji Industries were the companies which reported a weak set of numbers. Looking at the bulk deals which were seen on Friday, a bulk deal was seen in Sagility Limited, wherein the company's Netherlands-based promoter Sagility BV offloaded around 76.9 crore shares at price of rupees 47.6, which indicated a total deal size worth rupees 3,660 crores. Talking about today's session, the shares which will exit the IPO lock-in would be Regal Resources, wherein 4% of the total equity will free up for the anchors to exit. So that was all for today. Thank you for tuning in.
Investment in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.